I just go on my phone.
Yeah, no, this usually works great. The Chromebook is a great thing. That was weird. I don't know why it didn't work.
I'm at McDonald's on the
Week 4 NFL one pick wonders. You have two teams. You have. Oh shit! I forgot my hat. Damn it. Hang on.
Right there.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Smell all the way, baby.
You upset about that Notre Dame loss today?
Nah, I'm not upset. Yo, that guy Pat, that's the one that does New Jersey Rocks. He's a Notre Dame fan.
Because his cousin went there?
That's
Did
right.
they lose?
Yes.
Yeah, they lost.
The Cincinnati.
Two of my players are there, so I won't have them for tomorrow. Their parents both went there. Their dad played baseball there. I think the mom played soccer too.
Huh.
I think that doesn't the dad play the skin flute too?
Brian does.
So you have NFL picks, your best picks from two teams picking one game for NFL. You have myself, the producer, bottom right, and my brother BKO, the sports betting guru, top left for Timo. You have Ryan, the office type, top right for the Sofa Kings, and Dan, the five head of knowledge, bottom left for the rounding out the Sofa King team. We are tied in a dead heat at 33% wins for both teams. So we are now going to move on to our week 4 picks, hopefully to right the ship here for both teams. So who wants to go first?
We won the last time, so I think we get to go. So Dan, you can start it out.
All right, Dan, the five-headed knowledge. Let's hear it.
All right. Well, I'm glad we were just forgetting about last week. That was a complete debacle. And these two guys team won. This week, I guess we're now deemed to be the Sofa Kings. Are going to be taking Brian's Dallas Cowboys against the Carolina Panthers. What was it, -4, -4.5, somewhere in that area?
-4.
Okay. Dallas is at home, coming off of a complete demolition of the Eagles. Carolina destroyed the Texans on a Thursday. They've had some extra rest. I think Dallas might get a couple players back. They didn't play on Monday because of they're back from whatever injuries and COVID and whatever. But the Dallas at home, both teams are actually 3-0 against the spread this season, despite Dallas having a loss. I know Carolina's 3-0. I'm not sure they're going to be a playoff team. They're really going to sustain that through the rest of the season, just because they're the Panthers and what's his name, Sam Darnold, who Brian refers to as Sam Darno for some reason, is the quarterback. And once a Jet, always a Jet. So I expect the wheels to fall off at some point. But this week, I think that they're facing their toughest game they faced, even though they did play the Saints pretty well. They're on the road, and I just think the way the Cowboys played last week against the Eagles was fantastic. They had a balanced attack. They actually ran the ball 15 more times than what they threw. They just saw the hole and running, and they kept running it. And they really controlled the ball for over 40 minutes, I believe. So they really did a nice job. Carolina has the number one defense, but they played a lot of crap. So I'm not sure what to really make of that at this point. But like Dallas at home, it's a small spread, only 4. Win by a touchdown, they win the game. So that's part of the logic behind taking them this week. I don't think we're ever taking the Cowboys in anything, except for a long time ago. I think Brian and I took them, and against the 49ers. and the game went to overtime or something, and the stupid kick return decided to fall down at the 5-yard line before going into the end zone, and it cost us. That sucked. Remember that? That was terrible.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's why we're going with the Cowboys.
Yeah. So big thing, Christian McCaffrey's not playing tomorrow. So, I forget. I don't even know if there's a percentage of how many times he touches the ball normally in a game. I mean, he's their workhorse. Dan's right. It's Sam Darnold. Yeah. I mean, once a Jet, always a Jet. He's been playing okay, but Dan's right, though. The wheels are eventually going to fall off at some point. Without a balanced attack, you need some of a running game to be able to go with the passing game. Dallas's pass defense sucks, so it'll be interesting to see. But it's only a 4-point spread, so I mean, it's going to be. Could it be a close game? Yeah, I don't think it will be. I think Dallas will more than cover, but then again, we also thought the same thing last week with the Steelers, who suck.
They have a crippled quarterback.
They were terrible.
Yeah.
Brian could have played better last week. He would jam them at the line.
He would load the box. He's going to load the box.
That's right. He wishes he could load the box. But no, Dan pretty much said it all. I mean, it's Dallas playing pretty good right now. They've got the fourth best rushing attack. It's early. So I mean, Carolina's got the number one defense yard wise, but they played 3 games. Who have they played? I don't even. You know what I mean? Like that's like Dan said. They
The Texans
haven't really played.
and
Yeah.
somebody else. I forget. The Jets.
There we go. Have they been shut out twice already this year or no?
Just once, I think.
For once, did they score like 6 points or something in the game?
Yeah.
So-
something like that.
Yeah, so you got to discount it a little bit. It's kind of fool's gold right now. I mean, we could be wrong at the end of the season. We could be totally wrong saying any of that stuff right now, but they got to play the games. So it's only 4. So bet big, bet heavy, bet Brian's money, and bet it a lot. So that's what we're going with. So I'm eating my McDonald's from starving.
The Cowgirls -4. The Sofa Kings. Team O will be taking the Titans at a -6. Believe the Jets already came up in the prior analysis. So BKO, let's hear what you have to say about the Titans covering 6, laying a little chalk, less than a TD against the Jets.
Yes, I actually wrote some stuff down here.
Wow.
Yeah. Before I do my analysis, I'd like to congratulate my brother on a good pick. He picked Army to cover against Ball State, and they got their ass kicked.
Let's go, Army.
Ball State has a football team.
Beat the hell
Walker
out of
pick.
Navy. Beat Navy.
So I have the first thing I wrote down is the Jets so far this year are 0-3 against the spread. They have a banged up offensive line. Becton is their best offensive lineman. He's on IR. He might be out the whole year. He's their left tackle. He's gone. Because they have a banged up offensive line, they are one of the tops in giving up sacks. They're one of the tops in the league in turnovers. Also, Zach Wilson, he looks lost out there. They talk about how when you're a rookie, the game speeds up. He looks like the game is too fast for him. Also, the Titans' defensive coordinator, he's out of the guy from Baltimore Ravens. He likes to disguise. He blitzes a lot. I think he'll confuse Wilson. I think Wilson's in for a long day. He could turn over the ball a lot. Also, the Titans are a top 3 rush defense. I think they're going to run the ball a lot with Derrick Henry. And they're missing their top 2 wide receivers, but I still think they're going to be able to. Obviously, they can run the ball and they can use Derrick Henry's play action. They still have a couple of decent wide receivers. They're getting Josh Reynolds back, so he should help wide receiver wise. Also, I just what else? I just put the Jets' defense is terrible against the pass. They're one of the bottom in the league in percentage quarterback percentage completion. They're one of the bottom in the league in yards per catch. So the Jets' pass defense is atrocious. So even though the Titans' top 2 wide receivers are out, I still think they can pass the ball. I don't think they're going to need to because I think they're going to run the ball heavy with Derrick Henry, and they'll just use play action pass. And also, it's the Jets. I think pretty much Dan and Ryan like BOB bet opposite Brian. You could also do BAJ bet against the Jets. So I toss it to my brother Scotto.
Well, Dan, the 5-headed knowledge, texted us and he said Wilson stinks and the Jets are 0-3 against the spread so far this season. So I think he pretty much summed it up talking about the winless Jets. And I'm looking at some of my notes, and I actually have the Jets third to last in the NFL, ahead of only Detroit and Jacksonville. But I'm being somewhat generous with that analysis. Just let me tell you, they're all pretty close. So you can make the argument that they're the worst team in the league. The laughable 20 points over 3 games. No other team has posted fewer than 48. And the rookie QB is not getting any help, but he has been terrible on his own with 2 TDs and 7 INTs, getting sacked 15 times. No running back on the roster averaging more than 30 yards per game. And as a team, the Jets are averaging fewer than 4 yards per carry. Tennessee, on the other hand, is the biggest division favorite in the entire NFL at a minus 500. I don't know what that means. I guess that's because of talking about the spread. I forgot where I got that from. But that has a lot to do with the rest of the terrible AFC South than it does with the Titans, but they are a respectable 2-1 so far. And Derrick Henry has got off to a slow start, but has rushed for 295 yards and 3 scores in the past 2 weeks. Tennessee's defense has also held Indy to 265 total yards, and now it faces even a worse offense with the Jets. So we're looking for Jets 0-4 ATS, baby.
It's still -6, right, bro?
-6.
And that's a good spread too, because 7's scary. Yeah. But
and it actually came down to 6. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of games end by 7. A lot of games in the NFL end set by 7, so 6 is a good spread.
I mean, there's one line that shows it at a 5.5, so it definitely came down. I mean, that's the bottom line. So the Sofa Kings are covering a -4 with the Cowgirls, and we're covering a -6 with the Titans. I didn't see where are the Titans playing. Did we see where they're playing at?
Tennessee.
Oh, so they're in Tennessee. Where are the Cowgirls playing?
Home at Jerry World.
They're playing in the Titans. I think are playing in I think they're playing in Jersey.
Yeah, Titans are the road team.
No,
Yeah, Derrick Henry's going to outscore the Jets by himself.
Yeah. He's going to out-yard.
Yeah, they're at the Jets.
Their kicker, whoever their kicker is, might outscore the Jets tomorrow.
Can you believe that they said that in college the Georgia defense has scored more points than all of their opponents combined?
Well, they probably more than the Jets too.
They said that the Georgia offense should just punt on first down. Don't even really need the offense.
I think the Jets should just punt on first down to save the pain of watching their offense.
You know what it stands for, right? Just end the season.
Yeah, that's right.
I think it goes to culture, man. I think the Jets, the Lions, Jaguars, they're in trouble for a long time. They just got really bad culture, man. It doesn't matter what coach they have. They always every last 10 years.
I'm thinking about throwing some shekels down on the lines tomorrow, though. I'll be honest with you.
Because Justin Fields is starting.
I don't know. They
No, he
haven't
is.
announced it yet. Did they announce it?
They announced it. He is starting.
Yeah, he's
He looks
starting.
terrible.
The Lions have
He
won one
sucks.
playoff game in 60 years. That's how bad they are.
I'm going to put some money down on the lines.
I
don't
was
know.
watching NFL Network. They have the show something NFL Morning or something, and it's like Robinson and that girl Colleen Wolfe. Anyway, they're all talking about the Bears last week. But Dan will like this. They were killing Jason Peters, and D'Angelo Hall said that Jason Peters should have retired 3 years ago.
What's his name? Wilbon went nuts the other day on PTI. He hates the coach. He wants that coach to see him fired immediately.
They showed Jason Peters on 3 straight plays getting beat, like not like during the game, 3 consecutive plays.
Yeah. I see no one's picking Buffalo this week.
No, I'm picking I threw some shekels down on the Buccaneers though.
Have you seen the commercials they're running with the Belichick Brady angle?
No, I haven't seen those ones. I haven't seen any of those
They're
ones.
playing the. I don't know who sings it. I think it's a '90s song. They're playing that song where it's like, "You're just somebody that I used to know somebody," and then they're
No,
showing all the Belichick Brady highlights. It's freaking hilarious.
Well,
That's
so-
Gautier saying that
so
song.
extra for our viewers, I'm going to give them my parlay, my 3-team money line parlay for the week.
Is this now? Do they have to subscribe to your website to get the parlay, or how's that work?
Yeah, the website is heybroKissMyAss.com. That's you can go check it out. But
Always like stuff.
so I'm going. I'm actually.
This
I'm,
is
and I'm
Brian
also,
Brian the Irishman, the drunken Irishman.
Yo, I'm
He's
actually
taking
also.
over for Jimmy the Greek.
What was his
I'm
stupid
also-
website called? The manheaters.com or something?
Mancave.com or something.
What was it?
Actually, I'm doing the parlay because one of the teams is the Cowboys, so that's why. Anyway, I'm going to do Cowboys, Chiefs, and Rams. My 3-team money line parlay. I put $10 on it. I get 32. Something like that if I win. But anyway, I'm using the Cowboys as part of my 3-team parlay.
Is that a pick'em or are you doing spreads?
No, that's money line. That's just they got to win the game.
That's a pick'em. Okay.
He got some hate mail from some women's group about that website.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
What the hell is that called? You paid for a year of that site and never used it.
Something about the man cave or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I forgot what it was called. I forgot.
I did a parlay too. What was it? I took the Washington football team on the line -1.5 and the Colts at the Dolphins on the money line. So $5 with $20.33.
Yeah, well, my parlay is better than yours. Ready? I gotta load it. It's all about Tom Brady.
Oh, you're
Swear to
doing
God.
you're doing Brady
Wait.
props?
Yes, I am. Let me tell you. Here we go. Ready? So, oh shit. Where
How
is
many seconds will the national anthem?
it? So, all right, here we go. Tom Brady over 435 and a half passing yards.
No way.
Oh, I got to change this one.
What
Which
is
player
the
will
color
catch the
of
pass?
Gatorade that will be dumped
The
on
record-breaking
Tom Brady's head?
pass. And then number of completed passes for Tom Brady to get over 67 and a half passing yards.
And what's
So
the
I did
payout?
under 5.5.
What's the payout?
I'm looking for it. It's screwed up right now because I gotta switch out Gronk. I had Gronk in there for one of them, and he's not
out.
playing tomorrow.
Gronk's out, right?
Yeah,
JPP's out. Gronk's out, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Shit,
I
let me
saw an
change this one.
interesting comment. One of the sports announcers, he said, "You are not going to believe how many number 12 jerseys will be in that stadium tomorrow." He's expecting everyone to wear their Brady jerseys. which is interesting because that's never happened for an away team for everyone to wear the quarterback's number from the opposing team. You know.
I remember when the Broncos, when Brian Dawkins came back to play the Eagles, there are a lot of Eagles fans with Brian Dawkins jerseys during the game when he was on the Broncos. That was crazy.
Yeah. Well, I guess people don't want to wear a cutoff hoodie to the game.
Yeah, that's yeah. Doesn't he's a coach? He always looks like a homeless guy though. He's like the only head coach looks like a homeless man.
All right, who did you go? Who was your parlay, Brian? The Chiefs.
Chiefs, Cowboys, and Rams. I got money. It's all money line.
Yeah, I bet on the Rams too.
So
I
we're
put $10 down. I think the payout is like $30, something like that.
Oh my God, don't play the money line on DraftKings because it pays next to nothing.
Oh, for that same parlay?
Bullshit.
Money line, the money line, yeah. I put $5 down. It would pay 50. Well, you put 10 for 30. If that makes sense, then.
Yeah.
No, I was only gonna bet 5, and it doesn't even triple your money, so forget it. You know what though? Let's play the lines instead. Let's see what the lines are. You said it was the Chiefs.
Yeah, I did Chiefs, Cowboys, and Rams. Well, the Chiefs is probably the reason it's not a high payout, but I just had to throw them in because they're going to win. There's no way on earth the Eagles are going to win. The Eagles have no chance. Unless Pat Mahomes tears his ACL in the first quarter, they have no chance.
I bet on the Eagles.
I don't care if I'm being bold right now. This is a Howard Eskin, Stone Cold, Mortal Lock, baby. The redheaded werewolf is back, baby.
You just killed it. You just killed him. You just killed him.
I bet on the I bet $5 on the Eagles money line because it was plus 245. So it pays out like $30 or something if the Eagles win.
No shot.
I just did that for fun, just because I knew Brian was going to pick them and the old Bob method. So why not?
No, I know about the Bob method. They have no shot, man. The Eagles have no chance, no shot at all. The Chiefs lost 2 in a row. They're pissed off. They have no chance.
It's just you didn't bet the spread, did you? You bet on the money line.
Yeah, I did. My parlays, I always do the money line.
But the Chiefs are terrible on the spread for some reason. They're 2-12 against the spread in that 14 game.
Oh, damn! By the way, we should tell Ryan that he's glad. It's probably a good thing he doesn't work at Rand's anymore because hey, Rye, me and Dan every day get the John McBride update. The how many parlays he lost. He has to come to our office and tell us, right, Dan?
Phone call. I get 3 phone calls every day from him.
John McBride, every time I'm like, John, I don't care about your fucking parlays, man.
And then he tells me all this other stuff I don't want to hear about his Uber pickups. And
Yeah,
about
it's like,
that hurt.
it's nice guy. It's like, come on, John.
oh what
Sounds like I'm missing a lot.
I was remiss on that one because you should have played that one.
Come on, man.
Hey, bro, you got a parlay? Bro, you got a parlay this weekend or no?
I think I would go money line on Titans and Bucks. That might have a bit of a payout to it.
I just did our 2 picks in the Bucks game. No, pay $5 pays out 30, but I did the line. I didn't do the spread,
Yeah,
not the money line. Pays out like $35.
Yeah, I would say do the spread on Titans Bucks because that might have a bit of a payout. If it's just a pick 'em, it's not going to be that big of a payout. But if you do money line on those 2, you might have a good payout.
You're right about that. Certain other apps pay much better on the money line than DraftKings does.
Yeah. Like I could probably go on. I have the FanDuel Sportsbook app. I don't use it very often. I save that money for daily fantasy. But yeah, no.
You are fake news.
They come up with better stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations to my brother who's 3-0 in our fantasy football league.
Well, I like my team. I'm what are the Seahawks up to this weekend? I haven't checked in on them.
They're at Minnesota. No, they are at. Did they play San Francisco?
Yeah, they play San Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's why we're not. That's not coming on the radar as a big bet on that one.
So it's Niners minus 2.5.
Wow, Niners are favored. That may have to.
They're at home. It's a home game for the Niners, so
We may have to throw
technically,
that into our three-way. Picking the Seahawks at a plus 2.5, the Bucks at a whatever they are -7, and the Titans at a -6. That could be a nice three-way right there.
You're taking the Seahawks. You're taking the Seahawks to beat the 49ers?
No, plus 2.5. Ryan said the 49ers are -2.5. I'm taking them as an underdog.
Yeah, but you would still the Seahawks pretty much have to win though, because 2.5 means they could lose by 2.
It could be a safety, dumbass.
All right, man.
or you know what? They could win by 1.
Hey, man, it's just
You know,
weird.
or
No side.
or they could lose by 1.
The Seahawks defense is terrible, man.
Really? Is
They-
it that bad?
I don't know. Ever since Russell Wilson signed that big ass me and Dan were talking about this. Ever since he signed that big ass contract, they can't afford to pay defensive players anymore. The Legion of Boom is like the Legion of
Because of Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
Same thing happened with New Orleans when they signed Drew Brees to that big money. They had to jettison Jimmy Graham.
You can't sign anybody.
Yeah, it kills you. But you have to
Like-
sign
Yeah.
money
Like the
contract.
Eagles have $33 million in dead money because of Carson Wentz. The Eagles couldn't sign anybody. Couldn't do shit.
So you're shading my parlay now with the Seahawks?
Yeah, I
plus
don't
2.5?
like the parlay.
So Drew
I would bet it,
Brees-
Scott. I would bet it, Scott.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that just to diss my brother. But
Wait, this is coming from the guy who picked Army. This is coming from the guy who just picked Army and got his ass kicked.
Army was 3-0 going into today's game. By the way, they
Oh,
have the
Ball
Commander in
State,
Chief's
baby.
trophy from last
Yeah.
season. They beat Air Force and Navy combined.
Ball State's a powerhouse.
Go Army! So the Drew Brees today was saying that he could not imagine walking out of the visiting team's tunnel in New Orleans in the dome. He's like, I don't know what that's going to be like for Tom Brady. He's like, I can't imagine doing that, coming out of the opposing team's tunnel in your home stadium. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's past Dan's bedtime though. Dan
I haven't
doesn't.
heard. Has
Dan
anyone,
goes to bed at
can
9.
anyone give me a definitive on the Shermanator? Is he going to play for the Bucks this
Yeah.
weekend?
Yes, he's going to play. He had a good week
Nice.
of practice. He didn't punch anybody or kick any doors. And he's supposed to play on tomorrow.
So he had no sex this weekend with any females. He didn't visit the in-laws this weekend. So the Sofa Kings are picking the Cowgirls, and at a -4, Timo's picking the Titans at a -6. Good luck, fellas.
Yeah, good luck to everybody.
Good luck.
See you next week.
See you later.